What's up, football fans? Have you ever wanted to hear a great comeback story when everybody said you couldn't and that you were done? This is the story of Alex Smith. This podcast is sponsored by NFLShop.com. Go get your sports gear at NFLShop.com. The deal ends March 1st and it's 10% off. The start of Alex Smith's football career started when he went to the college. He wore number 11 and played quarterback for the University of Utah. Alex Smith's last year, he went undefeated, and his career stats for Utah were 5,203 passing yards and 47 touchdowns. Going in the 2005 NFL Draft, Alex Smith was ranked number 1 in the rankings. Roger Goodell stepped onto the stage and said, with the first overall pick of the 2005 NFL Draft, the 49ers select quarterback Utah, Alex Smith, and that's when it all started. Alex Smith's first season in the NFL, he threw 875 passing yards, 1 touchdown, and 11 interceptions. People started to doubt. Alex Smith's rest of his career with the 49ers, he had 10,671 passing yards and about 65 touchdown passes. After that season, he ended up getting signed by the Chiefs, and Alex Smith's first season with the Chiefs, he had an okay season with a pass rating of 89.1, 3,313 passing yards, and 23 touchdowns and 7 interceptions. In the rest of Alex Smith's career with the Chiefs, he had 14,295 passing yards and 79 touchdowns.
Okay. Alex Smith was said to be the Washington starting QB going into the 2018 NFL season. Smith recorded 2,180 yards in the 10 games he played in 2018. He set a passer rating of 87.5 with 10 touchdowns and 5 interceptions. Alex Smith got injured on November of 2018 when Washington was facing off against the Houston Texans, led by defensive end J.J. Watt. During the game, defensive end J.J. Watt made a tackle on Alex Smith, but Smith's leg responded to the hit incorrectly, turned, and broke, and then it all happened. That injury had to be amputated, said all the doctors, but Alex Smith disagreed. Everybody doubted Alex Smith, many saying he would never be able to walk again. Smith suffered arguably the worst injury in NFL history. Smith underwent a compound spiral fracture to his tibia and fibula. Smith then went through 17 surgeries on his right leg. Once Smith completed all of his surgeries and went through rehab, he completed his rehab and physical therapy in 2020. Smith was set to return in the 2020 NFL season.
Alex Smith returned to football in October of 2020, but started his first game November 15th against the Detroit Lions after the starter at the time, Kyle Allen, snapped his leg, holding him out for the rest of the season. In his first game back, he would go 38 of 55 for 390 yards, despite the close 30-27 loss to the Lions. Smith will go on to have a 5-1 record the games he started. His most important was when he beat the Philadelphia Eagles 20-14 to clinch the division with a 7-9 record. He would go 22 of 32 for 162 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions in the biggest game of the Washington football team season, clinching a playoff spot and going back to the playoffs for the first time in the last 4 years. He would throw for 1,582 yards, 6 touchdowns, and 8 interceptions with a pass rating of 78.5 in his return season. Alex Smith would end up missing the playoff game due to a calf injury. They would end up losing to the Buccaneers, which ended up in Smith getting cut and retiring from the NFL. Hello, football fans. Go get your sports betting on and win some cash on DraftKings Sportsbook. You can spend up to $5 and get $150 on any bet. Exclusive advertisement advised. Warning, spend responsibly. Thank you for listening to Not Done Yet. Make sure you tune in next week on Podcast Addict. Thanks for listening.